The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that.
First pitch moments away, and on the hill in this one, Grayson Rodriguez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Outside low, and the World Series is underway. So 2 balls and no strikes. That to right. Crow Armstrong should have it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Throws to first in time. They get the out on a... And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sam Haggerty. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Colton Cowser in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss as he was out front. First and second, no outs here in Game 1 of the World Series. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he...
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He'll touch them all. And now they're out front. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That misses. Ball one.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
And another ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Throw on to Olsen, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
1-1.
Strider deals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Jackson Holliday will hit next. First pitch misses. Holliday with another scorching run of play lately. And a big swing and a miss.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Angelo Cooper waiting on deck for the Orioles. That one is hammered right field. Acuna moving back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Big damage for Baltimore on this grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the Game 1 of the World Series. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
There's a strike. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Holiday. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Man at first. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball. Olson at first, one gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That's in there. 0-1. Arozarena with a homer in his last game. To third. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Arozarena. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one is inside. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
3-1 is on the way. To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 4-2. So a man aboard. And now here is Sean Murphy. Now this one is hammered. Way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He circles the bases. And we're level. It's 4-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Edwards batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Angelo Cooper. Strider back to work. And downstairs.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Tap foul at the plate. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. And strike two.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one out to right. Acuna has it sized up. And that's the inning. Nothing. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Kim batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Rodriguez ready to fire now. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. Just like that, they move in front. It's 6-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man at first, nobody out. Here is Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Olson with some impressive production lately. And the 1-0. To the right side, and it goes just foul.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. Bangs off the wall. Around second is Riley.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Riley at third. Olson stands at second. No outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. In comes the runner from third. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the striker.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Albies in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now 1-1. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Edwards in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So a man at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Sam Haggerty. Swing and a ball popped up. Riley. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. He hit a grand slam his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-6. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and All of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Alonso in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One-two now. Outside with a breaking ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Clark stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ha-Sung Kim. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Alonso settles underneath it, and there's 1 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Austin Riley. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. 2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And ball 1. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one down the line. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. And a foul ball. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got it. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 8 and the Orioles 6. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball. That one misses.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Angelo Cooper. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Montgomery, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Leclerc also getting ready. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. They'll circle the bases, and we're starting over. It's 8-8. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Jordan Montgomery into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Raleigh over at second. Henderson on at first with nobody out.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. Curve in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Sam Haggerty. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. All even. Game 1 of the World Series. And here is Randy Arozarena. And that's fouled off.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's two away. Xavier Edwards next up for the Braves. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Clark under this one. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Montgomery back to work. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Right through there for a strike.
Two strikes.
On the ground, right side. Albies to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
One down, base is empty.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one ripped. That's back there. And gone. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 9-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Max Clark, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So up next, Jackson Holliday. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Cooper can't hold up, and that's a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Clark rounds third, headed for the plate. One runs in. Relay throw. Safe. He beats it. It's 11-8.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jordan. New pitcher for the Braves, number 43. 1 out, runner at second. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Way inside, and that hit him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Fought off foul. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosarena makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next for the Orioles, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Cooper at second. Raleigh on at first with 2 down. In there at the knees. 0-2. And down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a strike in there.
The home side probably feels good playing with the lead, but they already dipped into their bullpen, and it's only game 1 of the series, and it's been a long season. You need those arms to stay as fresh as possible.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 11-9. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Riley stands in now and watches strike 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Matt Olson down. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner from third in to score, and they trail by one. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realized.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 63 won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Dean Kramer.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And here is Michael Harris the second. First pitch, and he just misses. Center field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Randy Arozarena next up for the Braves.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's a strike. Olsen on at second with 2 down.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Sam Haggerty. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The other way, fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Got him. 1 out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now here is Max Clark. That one hammered left field. Raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and he brought it back. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. set for the start of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Murphy batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's way high. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
On the ground, Holiday sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 12 and the Braves. The left-hander on now, Taylor Rogers. Jackson Holiday digs in now. High fly ball out to left field. Rosarena makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pulls that one foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Chris Bubich getting ready to go. Leclerc getting loose as well. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Orioles. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Keegan Aiken.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Here's Austin Riley. Ball one there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. That one carrying. Gone. And they tie it up. It's 12-12. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Chris Bubich.
Number 50. Chris Bubich.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Glove flip for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next is the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number two. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Colton Cowser. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Slice to right, reaching down and makes the grab.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. So here's Murphy now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Misses off the plate, 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get
out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Xavier Edwards.
Outside.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That misses,
0-2.
and the count is 2-0.
No strike. Yep, that ball went out.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to
cut on and lift it in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Estevez. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Leclerc getting cranked up as well. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Clark in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One down, base is empty. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's two away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game one. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. Ball game. That'll fire up the dugout. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.